What to do when someone tells you that you can't do it.
Hello, Tom. I know about your success, about your YouTube channel. I am sure that you are going to be expanding and growing more and more. Saludos, Tomás.
Do you have the experience of, say, your family telling you that you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't start a business, you can't go to art school, you can't have a boyfriend, you cannot fall in love, you cannot do this, you cannot do that? Ever have that experience that people want to set the boundary for you, what you can or cannot do? And what should you do about that? Okay, let me tell you this story, all right? Back in the 1940s, there was no Olympics because the world was in war, right? World War II. And there was no Olympics, but there was something called the GI game. There is still an event, although much smaller in scale. You know, countries get together and their athletes compete. And there was a black man, an African, I believe American. And he was competing in this game. And this is back in the 1940s. He was competing in a running event, so maybe 100 meter, or I don't know what it is. I can't remember. I don't even remember his name. There was a lot of racial discrimination back then. Even today, there's still some, but back then it was far more serious. And he's an African American. He's a black man running in this competition. And when he was running down, just when he was getting close to the finish line, right? He heard somebody yell out, "Hey, you, fuck you, N-word." See, I'm not gonna say what that word is because, you know, I have boundaries too, you know? Like, I'll say fucking shit and cunt and pussy, but I will not say the N-word. But anyways, there's someone in the audience yelling out, "Fuck you, N-word." Basically, he's saying bad things about, you know, black men, right? And what did he do? What did he do? Well, that gave him the extra energy, and, you know, he pushed even harder. He gave in all he could because, you know, somebody yelled at him and used the N-word, and that only motivated him more to win the game. And then he put in every ounce of energy left, and he won that competition. So this is a situation where, you know, this guy, you know, everybody is trying to make him lose by calling him names, yet he win anyways because he decided he's not going to be a victim. He's not going to give up just because somebody yelled at him saying bad things about him. He's going to keep on pushing and he's going to win the game, right? What about you? Let's say, you know, someone tells you can't do this. Are you going to just give up? Are you going to say, "Yeah, you're right, I can't do it," and give up and sit back and just, you know, not do it, and then make that actually a reality? They say you can't do it, and you actually don't do it, and then it becomes true that you can't do it. Is that what you want? Or, you know, let's say somebody says you can't do it, and then you say, "Fuck you, I'm gonna prove to you that I can," and then you put in extra hours, extra time, extra effort, you work on weekends, you work nights, you make sure it happens, and you show it to the world that you can do it. What kind of person are you? Are you gonna let other people tell you what you can do? Or are you gonna show people that you really can do it, even though other people tell you that you can't? You choose. What kind of person are you? Take fucking action and don't be a fucktard.